Hello friends, this is Casper and you are watching Shadowrun. Now last time we had just returned back from saving Coyote and we got access to this room down here through the piano. We have some karma points to spend. Our saves go by checkpoint, so I don't think we saved after we spent all our karma last time. So we'll have to spend it again. I don't remember exactly what we spent it on, so we'll choose our best in here. I do think we spent one on quickness, and I think we did spend some on our deck down here. Not very strong. Intelligence 4. We want to increase our biotech, I believe, and our mark. I think we increased. Yeah. So confirm. There's all of our karma spent. Excuse me. All right, and now we can start exploring down here and seeing what we have. What we got going on. David Fry, TB Guberman, Eric Marshman, Aldron. This looks like our quest, Dr. Sarah Castle. So let's see what we can find out. David Fry the Second. Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in chaotic patchwork, quilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things that you can't identify. I should be able to, I'm a decker. In the eyes of this techno-bit storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any matrix hardware or software that exists, and if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions I can answer, or anything gear you need. What is a deck? You jack into the matrix or into the context of a run. When you jack into the local node of the facility you're in, the deck determines how many programs and ESP you can carry and the firepower of your basic matrix attack. Decks have IP. When a deck's IP is reduced to 0, you'll get booted from the system, and it'll hurt. It's a program. A program in the Matrix allows you to defend your avatar against countermeasures and enemy deckers. There are a wide variety of different programs for attack and defense at different power levels. As you progress as a decker, you can use more powerful versions of these programs. It's ESP. Johnny, you want to take this one? Sure, when you infiltrate a facility on a run, you have a team. When you jack into the Matrix, you are all alone. That's where ESP comes in. An ESP is a highly advanced artificial life program, which when you deploy it, manifests as another team member in the Matrix. Different types of ESP have different abilities. What do you got for sale? Alright, so it looks like we can get our decks. We do have the ability to use this deck. So let's upgrade our deck right away because we want a better deck. Programs for ESP2, Envision 2, IP175, AP3. So that's a pretty good deck. It's going to be pretty expensive though. What's this do? Cool does -1 AP to a single target. Okay. Reduces alarm state by 4. It's hard. We haven't done any decking yet, so I don't quite know what we want to invest in. An air effect matrix attacks, it deals 50 IP damage to IC and Decker. So IP is going to be like our hit points in there. Degrade, hostile targets will take 25 additional damage from incoming attacks for 3 rounds. Integrate points of IC does 50 IP ongoing, -25 for 2 rounds. Firewall, create 4 squares of firewall that cause 25 IP when moving through it. Killer, a powerful attack program directed at one target. Medic heals you yourself or a friendly unit for 40 IP. We like to heal. That would be good. I think we're going to end up spending most of our money on our deck here. Slow reduces their AT by 1. Sniffer increases your chance to hit. Execute Assassin creates an Assassin Expert System program. Execute Attacker. Exploder and Shield. We're going to save on the ESP until we get in and do some decks, I think. Let's grab this suppression. And let's grab, we need an attack, right? 50 and then 25 for 2 rounds? Or does... I think that'll be a good one. Single target doing 75. Well, this does 100, but it takes 3 rounds to do it. This one does 75. Oh, this one also has a cooldown of 2. We can use this whenever. This is going to be our standard attack, I think. We'll confirm that. There goes most of our money. So now Dex. Full. Sony equipped. We want to unequip that. We want to equip our new one here. Never even got to use that. Completely unused. Do we get to choose what programs I guess we take when we go in? I'm guessing. So we'll confirm. We're going to sell off our old deck. Well, what do you have for sale? A few items in stash. Let's sell off our old deck. Let's sell off this jazz as well. Actually, let's not sell off that jazz. That looks pretty good. Got a little bit more money back. We got 900 and some, so not too bad. We'll see you later. Oh, I'm being rude. Let me introduce you to resident decker and good friend John Clean. While in the same overalls that you saw him upstairs down here, leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cables, and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once a hot and invisible as the most infamous deckers today. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help if I can be. How is decking used? The decking skill is often used just on terminals in the real world to get information, hack doors, etc. But occasionally a run will have an option or requirement to go into the local matrix LAN of the facility you are infiltrating in order to gain access to valuable information or control more important things in the real world. Great. Why are you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? No, janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and getting out of systems so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half the matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Now it's just sort of a part of me. Is it true that you were part of the Echo Mirage team? Let me take this one. Listen, I know the guy for over a decade, and he's been smart enough not to tell me. So he is sure as hell not going to tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, best to let the subject drop. See you guys around. Alright, can we talk to him again? I thought we had another option there. Be careful out there. Oh, nope, that's it. Alright. TB Grubman, what do you sell? Theodore Buster Grubman is a well-groomed orc dressed with a precision that suggests that the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight, as they say, and the neatness this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in his picture of perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obviously enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers. Calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc of fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and of course, price. Bunker Buster Grubman at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sarge, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearm, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help? What do you exactly sell? Things that go bang in all shapes and sizes, plus other odds and ends on occasion. Consider me your own personal armory. Hold on one second. I just realized we forgot to set our timer. There we go. There. Alright. Consider me your own personal armory. All weapons are guaranteed to meet strict UCAS military specs or your money back. In addition, I can handle routine maintenance, repairs, and upgrades if you so desire. And if that wasn't enough, I also teach a safety and instructional course every weekend. This week we're covering bayonets. Mark my words, they're making a comeback. So what can I do for you? Let's see what you've got. We can upgrade our pistol. Now, this is the one we got. This one is definitely better. 619 and with a capacity of 28. Definitely better. We've got the machete. There's some drones. Alright, so the only things we can really upgrade here would be our pistol. And it's not much, so we'll do that. We'll view sell stashed items. Equipment. We'll get rid of this crappy pistol. We'll sell you. Alright, so we're getting a new pistol. And that's pretty much all we can get for him. Don't really sell ammo. I think we can, when I was watching my stream earlier and doing the dub, I think we can actually just reload by clicking on our weapon, and it doesn't keep track of like how many bullets we have, just when we need to reload. So, Dex, drones. Right. Alright, we want to equip our weapon. We need to make sure we equip our new machete here to confirm. Now when I go in here and I don't buy anything, just exit. Nope, I can't change my equipment then. Alright. Nothing right now, thanks. Still haven't figured out how to change our equipment in the building other than when we're talking to a person, so change. Let's see, Eric Merschman. Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, not only look bad now. Oh, not that you look bad now or anything, but each one will help you on the right side of the ground. Show me what we have. Clothing, so we're dressed as a ninja. Armor 3. We spent most of our money before on the ninja clothes. Adept ninja outfit. We got dodge +1. Now, the tourist look would probably be better, actually. Is what we should have went with, because that would boost our intelligence, which is what we're at for deckers. But I'm happy still with our purchase, so I think we're good. Elgeron. Past the bar, the edge of the safe house becomes somewhat indistinct due to the magic haze surrounding a particular elf. This man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space, while his body pedals the outwardly wares. Good evening, young dwarf, and welcome to the humble home that you call the Union. I am Elgeron, Half-Dream. To ease your way through the sixth world, I offer you the best in magical foci, spell fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. Let's see what you have, just to take a peek. We can't really buy any because we don't have any magic, and magic and decking doesn't really go together, but I want to see what spells we have in here. So, Mana Bolt, Weaken Armor, Fog. It looks like they get a ton of spells. We might have to go back and play a mage too. See, that's the great thing about Shadowrun is that I look forward to going back already and playing the other groups in classes. So make it quick. I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Looked like you could have handled it. Tell me about the night Sam Watts died. Null Sheen. It looks like you can handle it. Ouch, bad joke, right? She looks down at her mangled arm. Okay, folks, I'm going to have to ask you to sit in the waiting area, watch some trivet or something. This is a young lady. I have some work to do. I have some questions first. Casper, can't you see she's in pain? Do you see that arm tremor? I have to operate now. Okay, Coyote, let's take a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote. Iron this face. By being stupid. I'm going to keep it. End of story. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sinks a syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty-night. Uh-oh. We wasted our one quick question on talking to her. Coyote looks both better and worse at this, worse than you saw last. Talking's hard. Coyote looks both better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged, and she's sprouting a shiny new saber arm. But now that the adrenaline has worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. I think, thanks to the miracle of modern science combined with Dr. Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. You ready for some questions? Can I talk to you a few minutes, Cody, about Sam? Nice arm. Thanks, Mr. Cruz will have me working it off for the rest of my life. She notices your expression. You look like you've got something on your mind. I have some questions. She flashes you a puzzled look. What kind of questions? About Sam Watts. Sam Watts? What about him? Sam's dead. Holy Dirk, Sam. Holy Dirk, Batman. Oh, I can't say I'm surprised. He was on the downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Remember what he was doing? It was pretty average night, regular crowd, and as I remember, Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage? Yeah, you know him? Met him. He's a charmer, too. She bites her lower lip. I like gingers. Anyway, I think we're ginger, aren't we? No, I think we went with blonde. Alright. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back, but good. Eventually he got loud and the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking and who knows what, and Miss Kabuta wanted him ejected. Miss Clue wasn't around. I can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out the back into the alley, and that's the last time I saw him. You said he had got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? She thinks, standard Sam Drek, how he grew up rich and didn't deserve this, how he hated his mother, how he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Probably shouldn't, I don't know if we should ask him that in front of Paco or not. Where did Sam live? On the streets mostly. He occasionally convinced someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so we could crash in one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. Did he have any enemies? She thinks. Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked got his butt kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies. At least none that I'm aware of. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's joke, but I did. Do you guys jam? Hooah. She smiled. Easy, lover. No, it wasn't like that. We were friends. I guess I knew him the best of everyone here, so he's gone. Sorry he's gone. How bad was his drinking? If it was just the drinking, it wouldn't have been bad, but Sam was the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro, whatever he could get his hands on. It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. Sam was sick? Dying, didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better. Looked good, even. Hard to imagine, huh? And they took his liver. I wonder if he didn't pay. Hard to imagine. All better, just like that. Did he say how he got better? He said his mom helped him out. Never said how, though. Thanks, Coyote. Now I need you two to do something for me. Well, I bet you Sam's mother was killed and they took her liver, and then the guy that did it, Sam didn't pay, and that's why Sam got his liver revoked. What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Miss Deella for me about Royal Run. He's upstairs, usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it when I recover. I will. We got the gems. Hehehe. Can't talk to her. We can talk to her again. Let's see what she has to say. In Shadowrunner circles, the term doctor is often used quite liberally to describe any sawbone with a needle and thread. But in the case of Union Residence Medical Expert, nothing could be farther from the truth. The Safe Talk boasts a fully equipped medical suite complete with shamanistic fetishes. This is the sixth world medicine of the highest caliber. Doctor herself is unassuming sort, perhaps the type to go unnoticed entirely, if not for this sprightly spirit perched on their shoulder like her own personal gargoyle. The spirit's burning eyes follow you constantly, even as the doctor's own eyes are burning in her charts. However, she does look up long enough to acknowledge your approach. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you were instrumental in bringing Coyote back to us. Thank you for all that. Suppose you were the one who patched her up. Impressive work. Null Sheen, now fixing up her arm. That was a piece of work. You're welcome, Doc, and all I got to say that was some work you did on her. Your talents may be going to waste down here. Thank you. It's a shame she won't let me repair her face, though. She notes you're eyeballing the facility. I can tell you're surprised to find a full-service medbay under a dive bar in the slum. Don't be. This is a Shadowrunner bar, after all. For a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there is no better place to set up a practice. I patch runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for their runs. I may not be as mobile as Docwagon, but the next best thing. Can I help you with anything? Tell me more about trauma kits. Let me see your medical supplies. What cyberwares do you have? Now we can go with a bit of cyberware, but you got to be careful because once you put so much on, you can't put any more on it. It decreases your essences. What's on your shoulder? This little guy supports the healing rituals I perform on my patients after surgery, dramatically reducing the recovery time. Not standard procedure, of course, but the results speak for themselves. Trauma kits. Trauma kits are fully automated stabilization units that include a defibrillator, spray-on synthetic skin, and medical nanomachines. They can save a runner's life if you move fast enough. So if you're bleeding out, one of these can get you back on your feet. Exactly, but you have to be quick. This is the Docwagon's own field tech, but even their stuff has its limits. Use Shaman 2? While modern medical technology makes surgery less disruptive than it used to be, it's still an ordeal for both the body and the spirit, requiring extensive recuperation to properly treat. I'm trained in the raids of the spirit world as well as scientific world. I do my best to heal the whole patient. Oh, that's nice. Let's check out your medical supplies. Oh, I wonder, so she's got 3 trauma kits for Docwagon. Docwagon is a medical service. He comes and restores your health basically and patches you back up so you don't die. It's a way of bringing characters back, so to speak, resurrection in Shadowrun. These ones restore 50 and those ones restore 25. I think we're good. We got a couple med kits stored. We could upgrade our med kits, sell some of the basics. Well, she just got basics anyway. And I don't think we need the more advanced dock wagons right yet. So let's exit out of here. Let's see what she has for cyberware. So we have a data jack. We can of course get a bunch more. See, this current essence is 5. And after our changes, we still have 5 because we're not changing anything. This current essence can never drop below 1, so we can spend 4 essences and buying stuff. So like, and if we bought this, it would cost us 1 essence. You can see the data jack only costs us a half an essence. That's 2 for legs. So, you know, if we went like legs, 2, 3 for the eye, you know, 4.5, we couldn't do that. And I don't know of any way to raise our essence up. So you got to be careful with what you get, you know. And a lot of it's expensive, it looks like. But let's see what we have. Vision magnification eyes. Basic cyber replacement extends and enhances your vision. Adds 3% to hit. It's not too bad. Of course, the data jack we already have. Cyber legs would give us 8 hit points and 1 to quickness. Silver Tech Cyber Arm, basic replacement limbs, that adds 6 hit points. This head adds 1 to the body, and that adds 2 armor. So we will have to see what we can do. I don't think we want to put the eyes in yet, or do we? 750 be most of our Nyan. I think we'll wait. We'll see if we want to add the eyes later. Never mind. I do see we have a couple of things over here. This might be where we do our stash at. Look at this right here. What's this? No bunks available. What's this here? Ah, there's our stash. Look at that. We figured it out. We do have 1 more slot to carry something. Let's pop in another med kit just in case. What do we got? We carry our grenade, nitro. Willpower, we don't really need the nitro. We're going to equip this jazz pack instead. We have 2 grenades if we need them, and 1 basic trauma kit. Do we need 2 grenades? I don't know if we really need 2. Let's drop 1 just in case. And we'll call that good. We'll leave the spot open for something we can pick up on a run. Because I can't remember if we can't take items from the stash when they're on the run. We can send them there, but we can't take them from there. So, and I don't think we can send this stuff to the stash. Only the stuff we pick up. So, you know, if we find something cool we want to equip right away, it might be good to have that extra slot. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets, and pillows, you find an old photograph that has seen a lot of wear. Oh, let's look at the photo. The picture is of a blonde boy and girl, both about age 14, sitting on a dock at the edge of the lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tight around the girl's shoulder and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on the cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Look at the image of the photo. Oh, we just did that. Just check the back. Written in the woman's hand are the words Sam and Jessica, Lake Simi State Park, summer of 2044. Huh, we'll pocket the photo. So we found a picture of, I'm guessing, Sam and a girlfriend? Or maybe is it Sam and his sister? Somebody Sam knew. Oh, Coyote. We can talk to Coyote. You're back. I think the highlights of the Wolves game will be on soon. Want to take a load off and watch me? Did he have a sister? Her profile was, yeah, I think he did. He mentioned her once. I didn't sound like they got along well. Your comlink chirps and the screen shows the smiling face of Officer Argery. If he's smiling, it must be about money. Are all the cops on the take as happy as you are? Talk? Pleasure to hear from you. Yeah, we're buddies. Let's get down. Let's go dancing soon. Listen, the Ripper got another one. The victim worked at the NTSB investigation facility on the docks. You owe me for this. Put it on my tab. Are you there now? Better get here quick before McCarthy arrives. The image on your PDA dissolves as the call ends. Another Ripper murder where? The docks. I've got to go. Okay, listen, I want to help. You dragged me out of the royal before. Something bad happened. Worse, getting my arm torn off. And Sam was my friend. If you head to the docks, and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister, Jessica. She might be able to help us. See you when you get back. Thanks, I appreciate the help. Oh, so I think we're good to go. We want to head upstairs, though. We want to see if we can dump these gems that we got, remember? Mr. Cooloola. Evening, I see Cody's back, looking only a little worse for the wear. We have you to thank. You have the gratitude of everyone here, especially mine. Couldn't stomach losing anyone else so soon after what happened to Sam. You're just a big old sheepdog, aren't you? Not the comparison made of most trolls, but I'm happy to defy expectations. Mind if I ask you a few questions? Haven't minded so far. You know where I can find a fence? I think Van Grass is at the bar near the stage, dwarfed with cyber eyes. Alright. You hear anything else about Sam's death? You have to pay extra for a manicure on hands that big. People are just saying it was the Ripper, but people say a lot of things about what they don't know or what they don't understand. Should be going. Catch you around. So Mr. Deella is part of our quest here. You can tell by the yellow. Mr. Deella looks small and tough, and with an untraceable shoddy on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He got the air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. What do you want? We have business to discuss. What business? I've got no business with you. We're with Coyote. She's in dispense at the moment. Coyote sent us. At the mention of Coyote, he finally gives you his full attention. Why didn't you say so? Coyote is late and my client is getting anxious. Where is she? Downstairs trying on a new arm. Your run went south for her. She's getting stitched up. No kidding. Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So, who are you two? The guys that got your goods. What difference does it make? This is Coyote's boyfriend Paco. I'm Casper. What is this, a romantic triad? I don't give a crap about boyfriends. Where's the stones? Give him all the stones. Hold back the best stone and give him the rest. Hold back the pebbles with the ruins on it and give him the rest. What do you think we should do? How about... I'm tempted to hold back the best and give him the rest of the stones. Though I think the ones with the ruins are going to be magical. This will probably get us some money. Or should we just be honest? In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope on his eyes, moving quickly through what appears to be the most valuable stones. He stops when he finds what appears to be an ordinary pebble inscribed with Hebrew characters. That's the one. He pockets it. Good thing we didn't keep that. Okay, you did the job, but you're late. And Cody knows that in this case, late equals no payment. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, so you guys can keep the gem you already pocketed. You're good. Mr. I looks you up and down, takes you all in. Listen, you're like the sort of man who might run a crew of your own one day. Might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me. I'll set you up. He dismisses you with a wave. Looks like you impressed him. I know a fence for those gems. Vangrass, follow me. Alright, so we made the right choice, it seems. If we hadn't pocketed the gem, we would have got no money. If we had kept the pebbles, he would have noticed and been upset. So we made the right choice in pocketing the money. Paco, where'd Paco go? Paco, Marco, Paco. Paco was supposed to lead us to a fence over by the bar. I don't see a fence over here. This way? We lost Paco. What's he got here? We're done for now, Buzz. Okay. Where's our fence? Here we are. This guy? Vangrass, yeah. There's Paco. Zoom in a little bit. Vangrass is busy talking on his comlink, checking his heads-up display, and monitoring to a runner standing nearby. All at the same time. He's an intense little man. You get the sense that he likes to look busy. I'm Vangrass. Make it quick. Biz is good. Talk to me. We have some pretty things to sell you might want to see. We need to fence some stones. You the right guy. Oh, we don't have enough charisma. I have a fondness for pretty things. Let me see. You hear the servos in Vanguard's cyber eye whirl as the magnifying lens slips into position. He bends his head over the stone for 2 seconds, maybe less. Where'd you get this dreck? A gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000 for it. Here's the value of the stones. Look into my eyes, Vangrass. I thought you said you were a busy man. I'll think about it. Suit yourself. So, I think we can get a bit more money for the stone if we spend some karma. We have to get some more karma, but if we increase some of our charisma or something like that to kind of sweet talk them. What is our charisma now? 2. So we just need 1 more point in charisma. Use to calculate the chance to control spirits, increases the chance to hit with conjuring spells, unlocks etiquettes that affect conversation. So it might be good to pop in another thing of charisma. We don't get a new etiquette till 4, but I think we want our character to be kind of suave, like a suave decker, you know. Somebody who can talk his way out of anything, I think, is the kind of character we're going to go for. So we'll probably be punching into charisma, quickness, and our decking will probably be our 3 major. So we'll be like a gunslinging decker who can kind of talk and maneuver his way out of anything. So we're going to hang on to these stones, though, until a little bit later. We don't really need the 1,000 yen yet. So we'll wait. We'll go back and talk to her and see. And then I think we're ready to head out. Get some action going. What else may I be of service? Is Mr. Deella here tonight? You mentioned Coyote's Crusade. What is it? Coyote grew up in the royal but managed to escape that life. However, her cousin was apparently not so lucky. He came to town about a year ago and fell in with the wrong circles. He was introduced to sim chips and became addicted to BTLs. Coyote has been tearing her way through the chip houses for months now, searching for him and acting as one woman cleanup crew. I'll be going. Alright, so now we're ready to head out. We're going to call this episode here. Before we head out, we took a bit in here. We did some of the story. We got geared up. We're all ready to bust out and go do some fighting. So should be good. I'm excited to get back out and do some combat. Maybe we'll get lucky. We can use some of our new deck and get some fighting and decking in. So I think we'll have fun. I'm still enjoying this game. But alright, so this has been XL Casper. Until next time, have fun.